Good morning, students. Let's move further with the chapter 6 India, a Motherland. Students, after the completion of today's topic, you will be able to comprehend the extent of India and briefly analyze the physical features of India. Except of this, you will get to know the political division of India. Yes, students, our next topic in chapter 6 is India's extent. You know, India is a very vast country. Its mainland extends between 8 degree 4 minutes north latitude to 37 degree 6 minutes north latitudes, right? See the map of India. Its latitudinal extent is 8 degree 4 minutes to it reaches up to 37 degree and 6 minutes north. In the same way, the longitudinal extent जो है इंडिया का that is from 68 degree 7 minutes to 97 degree to 5 minutes. ठीक है, means 25 minutes. Means जो इंडिया जो है वो if we see from the latitude point of view, ये 8 degree से start होके it reaches up to 37 degree. If we see the longitudinal extent, ऐसे सीधा देखें तो ये 68 डिग्री से स्टार्ट होकर 97 डिग्री तक ये है. If we talk about the mainland of India, mainland means the land area of India. This is from Jammu Kashmir to Tamil Nadu at the end of this southern point, and from Gujarat to Arunachal Pradesh. From Jammu Kashmir to Kanyakumari. Kanyakumari is in Tamil Nadu. This is the point of Kanyakumari. It is 3,214 kilometers, and from west to east, from this point to this point, it is 2,933 kilometers. India's southernmost point. अगर मेन लैंड का पॉइंट देखें वो कन्याकुमारी है. अगर हम सदर्न मोस्ट पॉइंट की बात करें, इंडिया सदर्न मोस्ट टिप इज इंदिरा पॉइंट विच इज इन द अंडमान निकोबार. अंडमान निकोबार के बिल्कुल एंड पे इंदिरा पॉइंट इज देयर. यू नो सन राइजेज इन द ईस्ट एंड सेट्स इन द वेस्ट. यू नो कि सन फर्स्ट ऑफ ऑल सन राइजेज इन अरुणाचल प्रदेश and after 2 hours it rises in the west side. There is a 2 hours difference between East India and the West India, but for our convenience we have only one standard time, that is known as Indian Standard Time. तो हमारा इंडिया का टाइम का डिफरेंस ग्रीनविच टाइम जो कि प्राइम मेरिडियन है वहां से कितना डिफरेंस है हमारा, दैट इज 5.5 hours. Students, our next topic is the smiling face of our country. Under this, we are going to discuss about the physical features of India, which are Natran Mountains, Northern Plains, the Plateaus, the coastal plains and islands. First of all, we are going to talk about Natran Mountains. The Natran Mountains are in the northern border of India from Jammu Kashmir to Arunachal Pradesh. They are called young mountains because they were formed in the latest geological period. इसके बारे में हम ऑलरेडी डिस्कस कर चुके हैं इन द प्रीवियस चैप्टर. देयर आर वेरियस माउंटेन रेंजेस लाइक काराकोरम, लद्दाख, जास्कर एंड हिमालयाज इन द नदर्न माउंटेन रीजन्स. द K2 peak, which is the world's second highest peak, lies in the Karakoram range. It is in India, and there are many big glaciers here. Siachen Glacier, the largest glacier in India, lies here in the northern mountain area. The Himalaya extent is an arc shape. ये arc shape बनाती है हिमालय रेंजेस जो हैं, जो जम्मू कश्मीर से लेकर अरुणाचल प्रदेश तक है. You can see in the map also ये arc shape बनाती है, and its length is about 2500 kilometers. Now let's discuss about Himalaya ranges. हिमालय का मीनिंग क्या है? हिमालय मीन्स हिम प्लस आलियाज. हिम का मीनिंग है स्नो, आलिया मीन्स घर. तो अबोर्ड ऑफ स्नो मीन्स बर्फ का घर. ठीक है. सो हिमालय हैज़ 3 रेंजेस. द नदर्न मोस्ट रेंज ऑफ हिमालय इज कॉल्ड ग्रेट हिमालयाज और हिमद्री. It has world's highest peak, the Mount Everest, right? And the second range of Himalayas is Middle Himalaya, which is also known as Himachal. जो famous hill stations हैं like Shimla, Mussoorie, Nainital, Darjeeling, all these hill stations lying in Middle Himalaya, that is known as Himachal. The southernmost range of Himalaya ranges is Shivalik range. It is famous for valleys. Valleys means dunes. You must have heard Dehradun, है ना? तो Dehradun, Patli, all these are in Shivalik range. And easternmost part of Himalaya is known as Purvanchal. Next land feature is Northern Plains. At the south of Shivalik range means Shivalik range के नीचे Northern Plains start हो जाते हैं. Great Northern Plains extend from Punjab to Assam. They are made of fine silt brought down by the rivers of Himalayas in the north and plateaus in the south. Plains are the low-lying flat areas which are these plains are formed by river Ganga, Brahmaputra and river Yamuna. ठीक है. जो river सतलुज है, it is the longest tributary of Indus system. Indus system means the Indus river which originates in the Pakistan. Ganga basin in India is the largest basin of India, and Yamuna river जो है, it is the longest tributary of Ganga. Means Yamuna river joins Ganga at the point Sangam, which is in Prayagraj. Earlier it was known as Allahabad. Ganga and Brahmaputra rivers form a great delta, which is the biggest delta in the world, before falling into the Bay of Bengal. This delta is known as Sundarban Delta. This delta region has the Sundari trees, that's why this delta is known as Sundarban Delta. The northern plains have ideal conditions to live in and to attract human settlements. The plains of India are very fertile due to the presence of alluvial soil, and they also cover a very large area. Therefore, they have been potential to produce enough food for millions of people and even for the farming. So, these areas are densely populated. The next physical feature of India is the desert. The Thar Desert, which is also known as Indian Desert, it is in Rajasthan. It covers the large part of Rajasthan in the west of Aravalli mountain ranges. The land is here arid land, and high temperature is there, but annual rainfall is very little. That's why there is a scanty vegetation such as cactus and acacia. Now let's discuss about the Great Plateau of India. When we move towards the south of the Great Plains, there is a triangular landmass which is known as Great Peninsular Plateau. Peninsular क्यों बोलते हैं? Because southern part of India is surrounded by water on three sides. ठीक है. So जो southern plateau है, it is divided into two parts, that is Central Highlands and Deccan Plateau. The next relief feature is the coastal plains. There are two coastal plains in India, Eastern Coastal Plains and Western Coastal Plains. The eastern coastal plains are broader. The rivers such as Mahanadi, Godavari, Krishna and Kaveri forms deltas at the mouths before falling into the Bay of Bengal. Thus, coastal plains are very fertile and densely populated. ईस्टर्न कोस्टल प्लेन के नदरन पार्ट को बोलते हैं नदरन सर्कार्स एंड सदरन पार्ट को बोलते हैं कोरोमंडल कोस्ट. वेस्टर्न कोस्टल प्लेन्स आर अलोंग द अरेबियन सी and they are narrow, uneven and has the rocky surface. The northern part of western coastal plain is known as Konkan and southern part is known as Malabar coast. Now next move to the islands of India. There are two islands. The first is Andaman Nicobar Island, which is in the Bay of Bengal, and they are large in size and some of them are volcanic origin, means due to volcanoes they are formed. And the second is Lakshadweep Islands, which are near the coast of Kerala in the Arabian Sea. They are small in size and they have been formed by the coral polyps. What are coral polyps? They are the microorganisms, छोटे छोटे कीटाणु जैसे होते हैं, which are attached to the rocks that flourish in shallow and warm water. Our India is a very vast country, so it is divided into 28 states and 8 union territories. Telangana is the 28th state, which is the youngest state of India and which was formed on June 2nd, 2014. ठीक है. And now firstly there were 9 union territories. Recently दादरा नगर हवेली एंड दमन एंड दीव जो कि गुजरात में 2 यूनियन टेरिटरीज थी, they are merged into one. So there are 8 union territories now. India is a fast developing nation. The people of India have the spirit of tolerance and brotherhood. They are partially enclosed character of India and has helped in strengthening the unity in diversity. India is the largest democracy of the world. And you know, Rajasthan is the largest state in India and Goa is the smallest state of India. So students, here we are finished with the chapter. If you have any problem regarding any topic, you may contact with your teachers personally. Thank you.